Yeah.
I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're excited to explore the depths of human consciousness with Rajdeep Umesh, author of Life Operated from Within. This insightful book challenges conventional thinking, offering transformative exercises to reshape your perception and control your life's narrative. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank our team at Sweet Spire Literature Management for helping us put him in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like him by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing his wonderful book. The links are below the interview. Rajdeep, great to see you here today on Spotlight.
Thank you, Mr. Crawford. Thank you for inviting me to this interview. I'm really excited to be with you. For this interview in particular. I
Great
really
to
have
have
this
you
take.
on your show. I think your book is groundbreaking and transformative. Tell us what inspired you to write Life Operated from Within, and how do you believe your book can change people's perception of their life circumstances?
At the first stage, I would like to give you a brief about what really has inspired me to write this book and to publish it. Actually, it has been an inherent interest on my part. From very younger stage, from my very younger days. In fact, I have been really intrigued by the aspects of the consciousness and the characteristics of the consciousness, and also about the qualities of consciousness, rather.
Mhm.
So this is the background basically with when I started writing in piecemeal basis at a different periods of time about what I have realized from the life experiences, and just to record it from my own consumptions, rather.
Mhm.
So basically, this book is a compilation of all those notes which I have written in different times, rather. And this book is completely a kind of the self-help type. Actually, it is illustrated with the practical tips to use the inherent power of every individual to adhere to a practice. That is what that name has been given to the book, Life Operated from Within. So primarily, this offers to the readers about their inner potentials and to navigate how to navigate life with deeper sense of understanding of the consciousness.
Mm.
So this book is useful in empowering oneself psychologically in view of the present day's challenges as well. With the advent of the artificial intelligence, where people are feeling challenged at the moment because their jobs may be at stake. So this will empower them in a way. Like if they really follow what has been recommended in this book, rather.
I think it's going to be very, very empowering to people. Talk to us a little bit about the concept of conscious behavior that you discuss in your book.
Basically, the conscious behavior is more important that people should understand, because it's more of some kind of a practice which is not very conventional, which is not very conventional. In fact, to be present at the moment, like to be with, this is more important for people, whatever. That it's not at the cost of your activities, daily activities. It's more important that people should be conscious about what is really happening at the moment.
Mm.
And if you really do things in this moment, like with that awareness about your conscious behavior, that will fetch in more values in terms of all other activities. Like that, it's pretty unconventional, but that people, if they normally adhere to the practice of life operated from within, with deeper understanding of their own self, that will fetch in more values, and the qualities of the work are going to be, more improved in a way. Yeah. That is how it is recommended in this book. The conscious behavior is about to turn inward. Towards yourself. Like the moment I'm talking with you,
Mm.
it's if I'm not inwardly, conscious about my own impulses. So this is not really going to help in a way. So that we are really operated from a certain domain of our own consciousness, and that is really going to be helpful for people like us
Yeah.
in a way. Yeah.
Is your book born out of Eastern philosophy, do you feel?
Basically, yeah, it is more of the Eastern philosophies, rather. Like if I really tell about things like that, what I just have written in a place called Eternal Existence of Self.
Mm.
Actually, this is a demonstration what I have given about our eternal existences, kind of.
Mm.
So this is actually the kind of, I just wanted to account our probability of the existence at the moment based upon the age of the universe, which is some billions of years.
Mm.
So in that case, the probability of the existence of our existence, it stands infinitesimally improbable. So despite that fact, do you think that we should be in existence at the moment? So that actually is a tangible proof to the
Mm.
case that we are all eternal beings. The Eastern philosophies also speaks about the eternal existence of the human soul, rather.
Yeah.
So that way, it's a proof that I'm giving in the book itself. So that will be helpful for many readers if they go into the book and read those stuff.
Mm.
At one place, I have also written about the amendable history. The amendable history is a kind of pretty unconventional. The people do not think that your past can be subjectively changed with
Mm.
your perceptions. So, but now you have to treat this very moment in order to amend your past. Sometimes people are so preoccupied with their qualification and the credentials they have. So they are bogged down by their, past deeds. I mean, like whatever they have performed in the past. So that should not be a kind of a constraint for a person in order to, to perform. I mean, like to change their lifestyle.
Mm.
So in that case, what happens? If you're really bogged down, but whatever you have done in the past, that is not going to be helpful in a way.
Yeah.
So in that case, if you can subjectively change the perceptions of your past, whatever you have qualified, or I mean, whatever you have as a credentials to you, so that might change the perception at this moment, and you can treat this moment in order to fit the values of life in a way.
Absolutely. Tell us about some of the exercises that readers will find in your book to help them deal with negative conditions and transforming their life experiences.
It's more about thinking about, I mean, like to be vigilant about your own thought process, the functioning of the thoughts, basically. It's more important for people to have, you know, to
Mm.
be, more vigilant about the thoughts. And a kind of that, if you are vigilant about your own thought process, you just can, you just should catch up with whatever emotions you are emitting at the moment by virtue of your thoughts. So this brings in the most of the time the past experiences with those emotions. If you really can drive the emotions instead of being driven by the emotions, then things would be different. I mean, like that you are not going to be, limited with the things that you have your with the past experiences. And you'll be more proactive in a way instead of being reactive. So this thought functioning is basically if you're vigilant about it, and if you see yourself, to be in the middle of it. I mean, like that where that there is a space between two thoughts, like that. If you're giving a kind of a due importance to this space of the between the thoughts, then things will not be reactive. You'll not be attached to your preoccupied mind. You just would be some kind of, progressively you can just go on exploring life in a different way. So
Absolutely.
where this is going to really change the perceptions of the people. In fact, this monotony will go away. You just don't have to be relying all that what you have been doing in the past. So it will be a new experiences, so forth.
Yeah. After reading Life Operated from Within, what are some of the key changes or realizations you hope readers take away and implement in their daily lives?
There are ample changes they are going to find in this case because there are basically it's that what that monotony has driven us through. In fact, we have to go to office at some point of time and again come back home. And with all that, whatever regular nature of duties we have been performing in our daily lives. So this basically the monotony will go away. You'll be always aspiring for something new. I mean, like the kind of, the new things that you'll be aspiring for. So there are changes and you'll be exploring more into a different experiences altogether. It's
Mm.
not going to be the same thing that what you have been conventionally doing. So always it will be a new kind of experiences, a kind of an aspiration. So the same thing that you'll be doing, but with all sets of different, sets of experiences altogether.
Wonderful. Great
So
goals. The novelty that your book brings to a person's life is wonderful because that's where the interest is, that's where the excitement is, that is where the best of life is. The name of the book is called Life Operated
Oh,
from Within. It's an insightful book that
great.
challenges conventional thinking, offering transformative exercises to reshape the way you look at your life, the way you look at the world, and to control your own
Absolutely.
life story. Before we leave you here today, Rajdeep, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, definitely it'll be a great, I mean, it'll be a pleasure if I can have more interaction with you or I mean, with also Switchpad. I believe that they have been instrumental in bringing me in this interview, and I'll definitely be in touch with them. And in fact, I want to go ahead in exploring the world of readers, basically, where I just can explore people and I just can really be a help to the people in a way. So that should be the spirit of this interview. And also read my book. You'll find ample things which I just have explained pretty unconventionally. So I'm not a man from literatures. I believe that what concept I've been trying to give to the people is based on my own experiences. And that's what I'd like to people to, to practice and to find the results for their own selves.
Absolutely. Well, great work. I think it's an insightful work. I think it's a transformative work. And to the folks at home, this is highly recommended reading. I think you'll enjoy it. It'll help you reflect on your own life, your own journey, the path you're taking, and how you can make it that much better. It's a wonderful book. Rajdeep, thank
Absolutely,
you
it's
so
a
much for
pleasure.
joining us here today.
Absolutely a pleasure, Mr. Crawford. Thank you very
Re-
much.
I
Thanks.
appreciate your
Thanks.
time. And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time, this time until next time on Spotlight.